Hey, welcome. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Let's start off with you picking which game you want to play.
So I was making up Smitty the other day, and I just pulled these 3 great big hairs out of his wall, and I thought, just keep
Now,
them.
I got a trivia question. How many people are playing the game today?
Guys who works here and has a better job than me.
A fine choice. Now, player 1, why don't you type your name in?
And 2% sympathy.
You're up, player 2. Type away. Okay, great. For player 1, your buzzer is the letter Q. Q as in quick, quick, quick. Hurry up, hurry up.
You can't get
And
it
player 2, you have the letter P as in Pentium processor.
That ain't my job description.
20 seconds. Look alive. We've got 20.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10.
Have a good one.
9. Get rid of the dead stuff, please. 7. 6. Let's go to 5. 4. 3.
Mr. Divot hair pieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to our Things That Get Stepped On episode. Oh, I've been waiting a while for this one. This episode is all about me and the oppressive environment I work in. Okay, really though, it's about dog poo, stuff like that. That's funny, right? First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you are, 1 screw for each of you. So here's what you do with these screws. Oh, all right then, let's start the game. Player 2, what do you want?
Question number 1.
Well, what do we have here? Disco is all wet. How does $2,000 sound? Pencils ready. Let's do it. Say you're out jumping around in puddles and you jump in a puddle of cake. Someone left the cake out in the rain, and neither Donna Summer nor Richard Harris can take it. Where are you? MacArthur Park, Sugar Mountain, Winchester Cathedral, or Surf City? Player 1, do it! MacArthur Park is both the name of the song and the place in the song where someone left that confounded cake out in the rain. Which wouldn't be a problem if it were a sponge cake. Then it would just make the cake bigger, right? Pick a category, player 1. For your enjoyment, why does the fat kid always get picked on? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. And now, your question. If your whipping boy has the same build as whipping cream, how much of his body is composed of fat? 2%, 10.5%, 30%, or 70%? Player 2, go! Whipping cream is 30% fat.
But that doesn't mean I'm not lovable and capable. In fact, you'll all be working for whipping cream someday. You wait and see.
Category time, player 2.
Who will answer question 3?
This category is known as no shirt, no shoes, no running bra. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Heads up, here it comes. Because she's famous for running barefoot, which runner would have to tattoo a swoosh on her foot to get endorsement money from Nike? Rosie Ruiz, Zola Budd, Mary Decker, or Jackie Joyner-Kersee? Take a shot, player 2. Gotta answer it, player 1. See ya. Player 2, ball's in your court. Player 2, grab it. Zola Budd is a South African runner who ran for Britain. Hey, and guess what? She always ran barefoot. Hey, and with Nikes going for about $120 a pop, I'd go barefoot too. Player 2, grab a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
Coming at you, I majored in kvetching. You get it right, you get 2K. Let's see how you handle this one. What class might require you to see the movie Ants? Myrmecology 101, Seismology 101, Cytology 101, or Anthology 101? All yours, Player 1. Player 2, you gotta answer it. See, and then you wonder why I don't bring my friends over. Player 1, you can take it. Player 1. Myrmecology is the science of ants. Now, you might also be required to see ants if you're enrolled in ripping off a much better film but pushing up the release date so it looks like it was your idea first, 101. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Lay chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 2 where the values are doubled. You ready? Good, we're starting. Let's have a category, Player 1. Oh, Player 2, step aside. Player 1, it's time for you to play Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat category name is I'm Gummy, damn it! Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one, I would love for you to tell me if it's a flavor of Bubblicious Bubblegum or a flavor of Gatorade. The thirst quench. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Riptide Rush, Gum or Gatorade? Watermelon Wave. Strawberry Splash. Whitewater Splash. Lightning Lemonade. Midnight Thunder. One more. Twisted Tornado. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. How about a category, Player 2? I believe this one is called Calvin Klein, You've Gone Too Far. How does $4,000 grab you? Flex those fingers, here it comes. If a fashion designer made the piece of women's clothing known as step-ins out of something you might step in, what would we see on the runway? Panties made of old gum, gloves made of wet cement, stockings made of mud, or shoes made of banana peels? Player 2, go!
What size is she?
She's gotta be a tiny-sized chicklet.
Oh, I'm a double mint myself.
Chew on this. Step-ins is another name for a pair of panties. You want to see me blow some bubbles? Player 2, take your pick.
7, lucky, lucky 7.
The category, stepping in sheep chop things. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. So do you remember the copy guy from Saturday Night Live who always said, making copies? Here's why I bring it up. Say the copy guy worked at a biomedical company. It could happen. If employees there made genetic copies of Scotland's famous cloned sheep, what would the copy guy say? Printing pollies, cloning collies, duping dollies, or making mollies. Take a shot, player 2. That Scottish sheep who was created in the cloning experiment is named Dolly.
Dr. Rama, Dr. Who, Dupin Dollies, in the lab, in the...
Shut up. Player 2, what looks good? Uh-oh, fresh flat tits eyesore.
It's time for a Tinkerlick test run.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. Groucho makes a tough career choice. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Now, see if you can tell me what well-known counseling catchphrase this rhymes with. Shelves Zeppo? Damn! And remember, punctuation doesn't matter. All right, first clue. You go to one for help. You go to one for help when you just can't stop on your own. Last clue. Take it one step at a time. Step it up. Let's go. Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer. Hi, I'm Schmitty, and I haven't thought about 80s TV shows in 3 weeks. Actually, Mr. Schmitzmanstein, it's only been 2.5 weeks. What you talking about, counselor? No, Mr. Drummond, no! Player 1, tell me what's next.
Aloha, question number 9.
I believe this one is called Hollywood Grinds You Under Its Heel. And this one's worth $6,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Because he or she was the first person to get a star on the Walk of Fame, whom has Hollywood been walking all over longer than anyone else? Shelley Winters, Joanne Woodward, Hume Cronin, or Humphrey Bogart? Player 2, grab it! Woodward's star was the first one placed on the walk in 1960. And in honor of her wonderful work, she's now covered in gum, cigarette butts, and hawkers. Yep, some stars never fade. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, like it or not, you're getting a screw. Only one. That should be plenty. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Category time, player 2.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
We're calling this one at quarterback, Sir Isaac Newton. How does $4,000 grab you? You may not know this, but scientist and all-around smarty-pants Isaac Newton once said he had been able to achieve his great success because he had stood on the shoulders of others. Considering the shoulders on which Newton claimed to have stood, which NFL team might have helped him further his career? The New York Giants, the New England Patriots, the Philadelphia Eagles, or the New Orleans Saints? Player 2, go! Gotta answer it, player 1. Apple schmapple. Wait till he gets hit in the head by a 250-pound linebacker. Sir Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further to the end zone, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants," or something to that effect. Nice work, Player 2. Looks like you're getting screwed. Let's see how you handle the hardware. Player 1, what are we doing?
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
We're calling this one, Are You There, God? It's me, Schmitty, and this one's worth $4,000. Well, as much as I hate to admit it, I need your help here. I've been having a tough time these days, and I've been trying to remember the title of this great inspirational poem. It's a poem where this man dreams about asking God where he was during the saddest times in his life, and all I remember is that God says, "It was then that I carried you." It's so beautiful. What the hell is it called? Walking. Footprints. One step at a time, or steps. It's all yours, Player 1. Player 2, you gotta answer it. Wow, nobody ever picks that one. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, do it. Of course, the poem is called Footprints. That's right. God's footprints were always alongside of him, yeah. Except during the toughest times when God carried him. I love that part. God, is that why there's one set of footprints for me, too?
No, Schmitty, you were too heavy, so I dropped you and kept going.
Player 1, why don't you give me a category? This one's called Great Flamin' Fudge Bags, and this one's going to be worth $4,000. Hey, do you know that practical joke where you put the dog poo in a brown bag and then set it on fire? And some guy wants to put out the fire, so he steps on it? Say there's a burning bag of poo from the Dog Star on your doorstep. What celestial body should clean your shoes? Sirius, Polaris, Proxima Centauri, or Barnard's Star? Take a shot, Player 2. The Dog Star is Sirius. And I wouldn't expect such a wacky jape from Sirius. It's usually so... not goofing around-ish. Player 2, what do you want?
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Well, what do we have here? If you believe they waste money at NASA, and this one's worth $2,000. All right, get ready to buzz in and type when you know the answer. Because he was the first person to take a step on the moon, who might have secretly taught Michael Jackson the moonwalk? Player 1, it's all you. Oh, yeah, you want to be starting something, don't you? Yeah. Neil's the man. Yeah, sure, he's this big historical figure now, but I liked him better when he was a young pilot, taking to the skies with his brothers Tito and Jermaine. Player 1, what's up? This category is known as the smelliest feet in the world. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. See what you can do with this one. Which shoe would Bigfoot have the hardest time squeezing into? A European size 13, a Japanese size 13, a United Kingdom size 13, or an American size 13? Player 2, grab it! Those Europeans use a little something known as the metric system. Maybe you've heard of it? Anyhow, a size 13 European would be absolutely tiny.
Bigfoot no want pumps. Take Bigfoot. Bigfoot wants nice cushiony tennis shoe made in sweatshop. Grr.
Yeah, that's it for round 3. One Jack Attack coming up right after this.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. Oh, you already know how to play. Well, then here's your clue. 7 ways to step on things. I'd like to dedicate this Jack Attack to all the little people who helped me on my way to the top. Now that was an attack. You enjoy that moment while I tally up the scores. Player 1's got it. Player 1, you barely earned that victory and you know it. In fact, the only thing you know is this.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy kids, this is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Net Show. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Okay, roll the commercials, and Cookie, what are we doing next?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, well then, have fun doing whatever it is you think will be more fun than this. Bye.